Thank you, Charles. So research has shown that social media can be used to generate business-related insights, to stimulate demand for products, and build consumer loyalty. Meanwhile, engagement and interaction through these portals help industries to understand their market and fine-tune their products and strategies. Our team knew that social media was the right platform for us, as opposed to a website, as we were looking for those aspects like engagement and increased consumer understanding. Facebook has nearly 2 billion active daily users around the globe. In Australia alone, there are 17 million monthly active users. As the #1 social networking site out there, we knew this was a no-brainer. Meanwhile, Instagram has more than 700 million monthly active users, with some of the most highly engaged users across all social media interfaces. With this in our minds, we officially created Seafood Stories. The first step of developing this platform was outreach. We began contacting everyone we knew and asking them for interviews. We began contacting everyone we didn't know and asking them for interviews and to tell their story. To date, we have profiled people across a multitude of sectors. Richard, the abalone diver from Tasmania, has shared his favorite abalone recipe. Hardy, the oyster processor from Brisbane, sharing his secret to shucking the perfect oyster. And NSILP's own Kelly Morgan from Mackay, who has shared the beautiful story of how she entered this industry and the trials and tribulations as well as the successes that she's experienced thus far. The next thing was reaching our audience. So things like hashtags, tagging organizations of people, and targeted promotions made it that much easier to find our target audience. For us, this was fellow industry professionals and avid seafood consumers. Tools such as boosting posts on Facebook, which is an option for paid advertising for individual posts, allowed us to reach people with specified interests in fishing and seafood. Reaching our audience gives us an opportunity to also provide this platform as a marketing tool. For example, Eloise Emmett, a chef and a wife of a fisherman in Tasmania, was featured on Seafood Stories, and we were able to promote her cookbook, Seafood Every Day. Engagement levels continue to increase each week. First, it was 86 people reached. Then a video on Molly, the rock lobster hatchery technician, reached over 300 people. Then it was 1,000 people. Then it was over 3,000 people. Seafood Stories is a baby. It is going to be fostered and it's going to keep growing. As you can see by these statistics here, we've seen increased engagement each week, sometimes massively, noting that one week we've had an 800% increase for reach and engagement. But these are just numbers. What about the actual impact? What is it about a piece of content that takes it from simply interesting to read to interesting and shareable? What makes someone want to pass on that information and to share a photo? Humans of New York. How many people know what this is? It has had a profound effect on the Facebook world. It profiles people in a city in the United States, of which many of its 20 million followers have absolutely nothing to do with. Humans of New York's tagline, New York City, one story at a time, emphasizes the most important part of its platform, the stories. Jenna Berger, a world-renowned expert on social influence and behaviors, has said that in order for content to go viral, it needs to be packaged as a story. People don't just share information, they tell stories. In terms of how we become empathetic towards strangers foregrounds the importance of learning other stories and simply just learning about one another. We empathize through our own experiences, which fosters connection and respect. These things work to develop unity among the industry while also developing consumer awareness. Seafood Stories, like Humans of New York, showcases a variety of backgrounds and experiences in the world today. However, it focuses on just one industry. This offers people within the industry, as well as everyday consumers, the opportunity to understand sectors across Australia and across the seafood industry. It is a priceless form of education and central to social acceptance. Offering the people of the industry a place, a platform to have their voice heard and to tell their story, and to even market themselves gives a sense of empowerment. The people we have profiled so far have said it has made them feel proud of their achievements, of their role in the industry, and has given them a stronger mental outlook. Feedback from followers is positive. Annie Pond from Blue Harvest has given us feedback and said that Seafood Stories gives a wonderful insight into the passion, diversity, and depth of skill of the people that make up Australia's seafood industry. It is fascinating and a rare privilege to hear the human stories that work in extraordinary roles across all sectors. A great initiative, please keep it going. The future holds many opportunities, and we're looking forward to expanding. Seafood stories will keep going. And Danielle